getting through the Christmas season can be quite challenging for those with a chronic illness. So I just come up with a few little tips and tricks that may be able to help you. So one of them, and probably the biggest one of them all, is to make sure that you get plenty of rest on the day itself. Don't worry about other people so much. You can still have a lot of fun, but if you've got to slip away for half an hour or an hour, what have you, it's not going to ruin the whole day, but it could give you the absolute rest that you need to be able to manage the rest of the day. The second one is all on wrapping presents. Now, that can actually be a bit of a pain, especially if your only option is to get on the floor and wrap them. So you can either get gift bags, or to make it a bit cheaper, you could do what Smithy does in Gavin and Stacey and wrap all your presents up in foil, which just requires so much little effort to just tear it up and scrunch it all on there. Yeah, it doesn't look pretty, but no one keeps it anyway. You're there for the present. Now, if you are the designated cook, you don't have to go all out there, big elaborate meal. A simple, nice dinner is great. At the end of the day, unless you make an absolute disaster, people won't remember the day for some special sides or what have you. They will remember it for the great times they've shared with loved ones. So don't overdo it. Food is great, but yeah, keep it simple. And then the last one is all around playing games. Now, sometimes it can be quite a bit of a challenge to gather around a board and you're leaning over and having to move your counters and what have you. I mean, one option around that, of course, is to get someone to move the pieces for you. But of course, there are games that you can play that doesn't involve a board at all. In fact, if you've got access to YouTube on your TV, there are some fantastic quizzes that you can play on there with everybody. You can look up Christmas quizzes if you want something more specific, or pub quizzes, or you can do music ones where you can do things like guess the song, which is really fun, getting everyone shouting at the TV with their answers. Me and my partner personally love a channel called Quizmaster Dale. He does lots of variety, things like A to Z quizzes and pub quizzes and what have you, post like all the time. So do check that out if you want something a bit different. And I'm sure you can find things that, fun things for you to do on the day without it causing too much strain. And you never know, you might find a new favourite game to play. Yeah, that's essentially it. I mean, there are probably so much more tips and tricks that you could do. These are ones that I have in my head. I'm not actually the designated cook, which is great. My partner does the cooking and he loves it, and he actually even wants me to stay out of the kitchen. But for all the other things, yeah, you can enjoy Christmas, but you don't need to make yourself ill or too ill in doing so. Other than that, I hope you have a good Christmas day, or whenever it is that you're celebrating it, or just a good day in general.